Hi, welcome everyone for my today's video. Today what I am going to do is one of the very important areas for your accounting, a basic thing but it is very important. It is accounting equation. So let me give you a clear understanding about the accounting equation. I'll explain this accounting equation for y'all using an example. There is one of my friend Peter. He started a business to repair computers. In order to repair the computers, Peter needs equipment. So what he did was he brought certain equipments which has a value of 5,000 US dollars for the business. So he started this business with this equipment. So what you have to understand, when he started the business, he brought some assets for the business. So what's the asset he brought? The equipment. So who brought it? Peter brought the asset. So business got an asset of 5,000 US dollars. Peter is the owner of the business, so he brought this asset, so that 5,000 US dollar worth equipment belongs to Peter. So you can see assets equal to the ownership of the business. For ownership we can use another name in accounting, we will call it as equity. So you can see business has an asset of 5,000 US dollars and ownership also 5,000 US dollars. So equity also 5,000 US dollars. So this is how your basic accounting equation is constructed. Assets equals equity. So let me expand this accounting equation a little bit further. In order to do the business, they need $2,000 worth furnitures. But they don't have cash to purchase this furniture. So what they are trying to do, they are trying to obtain a bank loan in order to purchase this furniture. So if they obtain the bank loan and if they purchase the furniture, what will happen is from one end, business is getting some asset, $2,000 worth furniture asset. From other side of the equation, what you have to understand, the liability is increasing. There is an obligation that you have to settle. What is that obligation? The bank loan obligation. If not, it's a liability. So our accounting equation is getting expanded. Previously, it was assets equals equity. Now it's not assets equals equity. Assets equal equity plus liability. Why is that? Business has an asset of 7,000 US dollars. How this 7,000 US dollars asset business got? Owner invested 5,000 US dollar worth asset and through a bank loan, business purchased another $2,000 worth assets. So assets equals equity plus liabilities. So when he is doing the business, Peter is getting some income. So Peter is really happy. So if Peter receives income, what will happen? Income will increase the equity. Why is that? Income is something that Peter is getting for the business that he is doing. So it will increase the equity. So Peter is really happy if he gets some income. So if Peter gets income, income will increase the equity. Whereas when you are doing a business, obviously there will be expenses, right? And Peter also will not like expenses. But Peter will have to make the payments for the expenditures. But somehow what will happen? Expenditure will reduce the equity. So what you have to understand, as of now, I said you there are two items got affected for your equity portion. One is your income increased your equity, whereas your expenditures reduced your equity. So sometimes what will happen? Peter might use business assets for his use. So if Peter use business assets for his personal use, we will call it as drawings. So let's take an example. Peter is taking $2,000 from the business. So if Peter is taking $2,000 from the business cash asset is getting reduced. So what you have to understand, drawings also will reduce the equity. So as of now, I said you three things which is affecting the equity. Income increases the equity. Expenses reduce the equity and drawings reduce the equity. So based on this, I can give you the expanded accounting equation. What is that? Very simple. Assets equals equity plus liability. That's the basic equation that we learn. And whatever the income you have to add, expenses you have to deduct, as well as drawings you have to deduct. So this is what expanded and basic accounting equation. And very important thing that you have to remember, in accounting equation, always one side is equal to another side. That's why we will call it as equation, right? If not, why we have to call it as equation? So keep in your mind, don't forget, always one side should be equal to another side. So let's take an example. I said you Peter started a business by investing some equipment for the business, 5,000 US dollars. So in that case, what happened? Equity increased by 5,000 US dollars as well as asset increased by 5,000 US dollars. One side is equal to another side. And another transaction. Business took a bank loan of 2,000 US dollars in order to purchase furnitures. So if business takes a bank loan, the liability will increase by 2,000, whereas the asset also will get increased by 2,000. So again, both the sides are equal. And another transaction, by doing the business, Peter got some income, maybe 5,000 US dollar income. So if Peter is getting 5,000 US dollar income, let's assume that income he got from cash. Okay, so cash asset is increasing, from other end the income is increasing. Again, your one side of the equation is equal to the other side of the equation. And let's assume Peter made a payment for the rent, maybe 1,000 US dollars. So what will happen if you made a payment of 1,000 US dollars, your cash asset is getting decreased, whereas expenses reduces. So again, minus 1,000, both the sides are equals. And another transaction, Peter took 500 US dollars from the business. So if Peter takes 500 US dollars from the business, what will happen? Business cash asset will get decreased. From other end, drawings will reduce the equity. So again, minus 500, both the sides are minus 500. So accounting equation, basic and expanded accounting equation is that simple. So what you have to remember, assets equals equity plus liability. Income will increase the equity, expenses and drawings will reduce the equity. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe my channel in order to watch my future videos. Then let's meet again with my next video.